way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Ooh, someday you wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dream that you dare to, oh why can't I? Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like a lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. The dreams that you
Can you remember back to a simpler time, back to the watercolor days that still run through your mind? Oh, I remember just my old friend and me, running through an open field the way it used to be, the feeling that our hearts just take wings, we could live out all our dreams. The journey there was never far away, but like a dream come true, that's still inside of you. The secret of tomorrow is to live your dreams today. Remember the night, remember the feeling, remember the magic in our lives. You opened up my eyes to a new world revealing. So remember the magic, just remember the magic one more time. The way it used to feel when love was only make-believe and fairy tales were real. Oh, I remember you were with me once again, free to live our fantasies. It never has to end. The feeling that our hearts just take wings, we could live a world of dreams. Together we would sail against the wind. And now I know where to begin, how to find it all again, from now until forever. Remember the time, remember the feeling.
With everything I've ever done, I give it all to everyone for one more day. Another night I'm waking through another door I walk into, I can't break. And it's a winding road, and it's a long way home. So don't wait for someone to tell you it's too late, 'cause these are the best days. There's always something tomorrow, so I say, let's make the best of tonight. Here comes the rest of our lives. I count the steps, the distance to the time when it was me and you, so far gone. Another face, another friend, another place, another end, but I'll hang on. And it's a winding road, and it's a long way home. So don't wait for someone to tell you it's too late, 'cause these are the best days. There's always something tomorrow, so I say, let's make the best of tonight. Yeah, let's make the best of tonight. Here comes the rest of our lives. The rest of our lives.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing some.
First, I wanted to thank my coaches because I know I'm kind of a pain sometimes, and it's your wisdom and softball smarts that helped me become the relatively decent player I am today. I wanted to thank my dad for being the most constant coach in my life. Since I started playing softball, Jimmy V has always been there for me, so I can't thank him enough for that. Thank you, Dad. I love you very, very much.
But I know I'm who I am today.
And I want to thank the rest of my family too, even though they didn't really help me with softball, but they helped me with a whole lot of other things, so it makes up for it, I guess. And then lastly, I want to thank the whole Dover High varsity team of 2018, because I don't think I could have asked for a better team to finish out my softball career with. You all made my days more happy, more fun, even if I was feeling pretty mopey. So I can't thank you guys enough for that, and I'll miss you all so, so much.
Because I knew you.
Softball taught me teamwork. It taught me that you can't win or lose alone, and everything that happens, you depend on someone else, and someone else is depending on you.
It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me.
If I could give one piece of advice to a younger softball player, I would tell her to just enjoy the sport. Softball's a game of errors. You're going to make the wrong play and drop balls in the outfield and let grounders go right between your legs, and you're also going to strike out. All of that's supposed to happen, and you just have to accept it and enjoy yourself. Redeem yourself at your next at bat or at that next play. I would tell her to make it count and have the best time playing the best sport. Also wanted to thank all the coaches this year. It was a great season for my last year, and you guys made it really special for me. Thanks, Dad. You've been my coach since I started, and all the memories I have with you in this sport will last a lifetime, and I'm so grateful for that. Mom, thanks for showing up to all the games and listening to everything softball all the time, in the house and at the dinner table. I love you so much. You're a trooper. And lastly, thanks to this year's varsity team, I wouldn't have wanted to spend my last season with anyone else. I love you guys so much. Bye.
Share, and none of it seems to matter anymore.
Playing softball has taught me a lot of things. I've learned how to be part of a team and work together to make great things happen. I learned how to give my absolute all, even on days where I didn't feel like I had much to give. I have learned how to take criticism and be flexible in accordance to what the coaches see to be fit. I learned how to throw and how to hit and how to catch, but I also learned a lot about life and a lot about myself. I learned that things aren't handed to you and that even if you work really hard, there is always somebody working harder. I learned that titles are just that and that my past 12 years has been about my love for this game and not some prize at the end of it all. I learned that I am capable and strong and a great team player, and that while this has only been a chapter in my life, it has been one that I will never forget. Thank you all for being a part of it.
What I learned most from playing softball was that a bunch of people can all come together as one to achieve one common goal, and that people of all different backgrounds and skill levels and grade levels can come together as one to play a game that all of us share an incredible passion for. And I learned that there are so many other people out there who share my passion for softball, and to me that's a great thing. And I learned that everybody can pick each other up when one is down, and I learned to love my teammates and the game more and more every single day.
When we were here are ending, but I'll always remember we have had the time of our
My favorite thing about being a Dover Greenway softball player is meeting all of my best friends the past 4 years. I've had a blast playing softball with them, and I'm going to miss them a lot away in college, but I'll never forget the memories that we made together. And I'd like to thank Coach Alice and Coach Joe for making this an awesome last season. It was really fun, and thank you for helping me be a better player and improving my skills.
Days, but if it has to end, I'm glad you have been my friend.
My favorite memory started last year. The assistant coach for Spalding, Coach McKenney, sent an email out to 7 coaches for me, telling me to get a team since his was full, and he got that solidified for me for that summer. So this year was my last game with him. I went over to thank him, and I told him how much it meant that he went through all that trouble for me, considering I wasn't his player and we were supposed to be rivals. He said at the end of the day that it doesn't matter. He thought I was a good player, and he didn't want to see me stop doing what I love. That's my favorite memory, because it's one thing to have your parents or your own coach tell you that you're good. It adds a whole other level of togetherness and perspective when another coach tells you that, because in the end it shows you that we're all in it for the same reason, to play softball.
In the time of our life.